Hi, it's Dr. Karen Can, and on this week's Spiritual Medicine Digest, I have a few things to share with you. As far as emotions being released, what's happening is a lot in column A of the emotion code chart in rows 2 and 4, specifically in row 2, disgust. A lot of people releasing inherited disgust. And in row 4, which has been very active this January, releasing now, in addition to bitterness, more anger and hatred. Again, multiple layers of inherited things being released. And what's really interesting is the politics of the U.S. I was talking to a Bernie Sanders, volunteer the other day, and I said, you know what? We need to be really careful how we use your energy. Our energy needs to be going towards what we want and not what we don't want. So if the other candidates are annoying you or you think they're ridiculous or bad, that's energy going towards what you don't want. So we need to be more aware, and that's really this year's the year of increasing awareness. Our awareness of where our energies are going, what our thoughts are doing, and what we're actually trying to co-create with the universe. So a couple things. There are this concept of leading energies that I found out from Diana Cushionbach, and those are any energies that prevent us from manifesting our actual soul purpose and our soul desires. And they can be anything from mass consciousness, what other people believe, to what you've believed, what you've inherited, these beliefs. It could be entities leading you astray. It could be extraterrestrials with entities leading you astray. And I get a lot of those. I think that's just me. But anyway, and so I think that we need to be really aware of when some of these things are interfering with our ability to really create the life that we want. Be prepared for increasing sensitivities. I don't necessarily mean physical, but we're all increasing our ability to sense things. So I have patients now that can see ghosts that couldn't see ghosts before, things like that. So this is not a new thing. Everyone is becoming more sensitive, even the person that isn't so-called spiritual. Contracts and vows, big thing to be canceling now in the month of January. So lots of old, outdated contracts and even future contracts that don't work for you. Those are being canceled as well as we do the spiritual work that we do. And lastly, addictions. Big deal. A lot of things about addictions that we need to really look at our addictions. Last week's radio show with Susan Pierce Thompson talked a lot about dopamine receptors. And so I've been working with that with patients this week on dopamine receptors and how happy they are and the number, how many there are and how happy they are. So we need to work on our addictions. And Dr. Dennis, next week's radio show, is going to be talking about how to use LifeWave patches to help with addictions. And I hope you enjoyed this week's show about ascension symptoms, which helped me a ton. So look forward to more really cool radio shows to share with you, and have a great week. Bye.